Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
It was a pretty nice day overall, despite the below normal temperatures that we had across the tri-state for today. But we had plenty of sunshine, especially really starting with the late morning into the afternoon hours. And that's a theme that should largely continue as we head into the rest of the weekend. A few exceptions could come our way with passing clouds off and on tonight and early tomorrow morning. But here's a look at the almanac for Evansville today. 65 degrees, the high with plenty of sunshine, but still 7 degrees below the normal high, now up to 72 degrees, and our low of 51 this morning. That's pretty much right on track for where we should be for this time of the year. And we may be a little bit below that tonight, so we'll call it seasonably cool for tonight. I think we'll be in the upper 40s to around 50 degrees, but maybe a touch cooler than those temperatures that we woke up to earlier today. But you can see plenty of sunshine, just a few thin clouds off into the distance. That's our Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction tower camera, and a lot of people along the riverfront and some others parked taking advantage of the nice afternoon and evening. And on downtown Evansville's viewpoint here, looking towards the old courthouse, the Lloyd Expressway, you can see the sun shining as we look with the backlighting basically shining onto the courthouse there from our Everything Exterior Roofing tower camera. And temperature only down a degree in Evansville from that high of 65 at 64. 66 right now in Princeton. Looks like that ties for the warm spot with Beaver Dam at 66 as well. And we'll continue this fall through the low 60s. Eventually through the 50s once the sun goes down. And like I mentioned, we'll be down into the upper 40s to around 50 degrees by daybreak tomorrow morning. Doppler radar quiet as well. Some guidance hints at maybe a few sprinkles trying to enter our western and southwestern counties late tonight, early tomorrow, and bringing another batch late tomorrow night, early Monday morning. I'm not necessarily buying into that. We're keeping rain chances off the board for both Sunday and Monday as well. But rain and storm chances do re-enter the picture and increase in likelihood as we head into the beginning of next week. But here's a look at our visible satellite and radar. No precipitation and largely no clouds outside of those thin clouds. But we do have that thicker batch of cloud cover that's trying to make its way across southern Illinois, and that will be moving to the east. So again, we'll transition into partly cloudy conditions for the overnight hours tonight, and possibly at times be mostly cloudy as well. But here's an updated future tracker to show that batch of clouds again moving in over the next couple of hours, staying with us largely associated with rain. But again, I think we will stay dry with maybe the exception of our western and southwestern counties. Future tracker shows by daybreak tomorrow and after sunrise, maybe those sprinkles in far western Kentucky, really closer to the Paducah area. I think that's about as far east as it makes it. And then we should see the return of sunshine through the second half of the day. So again, another nice looking day for your Sunday, and a few degrees warmer, depending on how long the clouds stick around in the morning. Could keep those temperatures down, so we'll be in the upper 60s. Could have some 70s if we see more sunshine earlier in the day. Here's a little bit of that precipitation that I was mentioning a moment ago from Future Tracker. And this is really the only model that's showing any rain at all in the region for our Monday. I think we are going to stay dry, but we'll keep an eye on that trend for the evening runs of Future Tracker. So be sure to join us later tonight at 10 o'clock as well to see if that trend holds through. I think we do stay dry until Tuesday, and that's also our next chance of strong to possibly severe storms as we go into the early part of next week. Here we are, 1 o'clock on Tuesday. Just some scattered showers and storms moving into the area. A bigger complex forming, though, out towards the west along and ahead of a frontal boundary that could bring that potential for some strong to severe storms. Really no change today from the Storm Prediction Center, maintaining the entire region under a pretty large slight risk area for primarily some damaging winds. Of course, it depends on the timing if we have a hail or isolated tornado threat. But as of now, again, no changes with that. Looks to be later Tuesday evening into the nighttime hours, and then that frontal boundary kind of stalls over the area, giving us wave after wave of showers and storms through Wednesday, Thursday, and into Thursday night as well. But for the rest of this evening, no issues. Maybe have the light jacket. That's really the only issue. A little on the cool side once the sun goes down as we fall into the 50s, and eventually 45 to 50 for overnight lows tonight. So again, not too far off from where we should be this time of the year. Tomorrow, a lot like today, a good amount of sunshine mixing with cloud cover, mid to upper 60s, close to 70 in some locations, and then very warm, very breezy for your Monday. We're in the low to mid 80s for a very warm start to the work week. Low 80s on Tuesday ahead of those showers and storms. Weather aware on the board for that chance of some strong to severe weather. Then rain alerts on for, again, wave after wave of showers and storms for Wednesday and Thursday. It looks like another nice weekend is on the way by this time next Saturday.